So, lads, today we're going to be talking about something that should not be news, but it's news. It realistically shouldn't be news, but it's news, and obviously we're going to be out here talking about Caitlin Clark's off-season. Does this have anything to do with basketball? No, it doesn't. The problem is that I want to cover the WNBA finals. I'm interested in the basketball part. I'm interested in it. I'm going to one of the games. I'm flying halfway across the world to go to a game. Paid a lot of money on flights last minute. And to do that and not lose money, we got to make more Caitlin Clark videos. We got to make more Caitlin Clark videos. And today we're going to be talking about the viral TikTok of Caitlin Clark drinking, getting some fruit drinks with Lexie Hull. And I'm not joking. This is the viral TikTok. And you know what I'm happy about? I'm happy that they seem to not give a flying F-U-C-K about the whole noise. Like, if you look at what's going on in WNBA circles, the people that have said they're most happy about Caitlin Clark being out so that they can talk with other players are doing everything they can to not talk with other players. But yeah, let's take a listen.
Do the raspberry dream with vanilla cream instead of coconut cream, please? And then can I do the summer splash also?
Can I get the spring fling with vanilla cream instead of coconut cream? Can I have the beach babe too?
Just order drinks.
You're Caitlin Clark, right?
Maybe.
Have a golden mug I want to get.
Yeah, a golden mug to get it free. So they're out here with their golden mugs in order to get free drinks. And so, like, my favorite part about all this, by the way, like, this is a nothing thing, but I do want to talk about it because the WNBA players are losing their damn minds. No, see, not WNBA players. The WNBA is losing their minds. Like, they're trying to get Christine Brennan kicked out for a bad question towards Dejanay Carrington to try to get her credentials removed, but also they're not going to get the person who asked Caitlin Clark the same question. They're not going to try get her. And the person tried to trip up Caitlin Clark by getting Caitlin Clark to say that was intentional. They're not trying to get him. Sorry, not her. Him removed. But, yeah, so Caitlin Clark. Everybody's talking about Caitlin Clark 24/7 in this media. And Caitlin Clark's there on, is it Instagram? Maybe TikTok, I don't know. With Golden Mug Club, yippee. I'm pretty sure she changed her bio on TikTok, and everyone's being like, oh, she neglected the account. She then changed her bio to chocolate chip cookie lover. Like, she does not care about what's going on. She's playing some golf. I would say she's got an 8-month off season. For a lot of people, like, oh, these players need to be in the gym. The reality of the scenario is take a month off. If you are not playing basketball for the off season, take a month off. She has been, she's been out 2 weeks, 25th of September, I think. So she's got 2 more weeks. And then you can start doing some workouts. Make sure you're staying in shape. But a month off when you've got 8 months is probably the best thing. It's probably the best thing. And I mean, obviously it's good that she's got friends on her team. She's living I think she's living still in Indiana. So she's not gone back to Iowa. I think Kate Martin went back to Iowa. You're going to be seeing games during the year where she's back in Iowa. She's back with them. She'll be at a game. You just know when it's going to be Kate Martin, Caitlin Clark, and Lisa Bluter at an Iowa game. You know, it's going to be a big thing. And then who knows, maybe they get a week or 2 off and Monica Zanano goes back. But yeah, or Gabby coming back as well. Like, that's realistically something that's going to happen during the season. And yeah, like, I think that's the best thing for her. It's the best thing for basketball in general. And it's the best thing for all the social media crap because she's staying off it. And look, like, if you want to, I'll always say this, like, if you want to complain about, like, someone like myself constantly covering this stuff, the reality is that it is kind of celebrity culture. And that's just kind of the unfortunate thing, especially when you're talking to realistically, the video is going to be titled about a freaking TikTok. But it is more about just the way she's been able to deal with it. And that's one of the most impressive things. like, about this whole thing is that her ability to deal with the scrutiny, to deal with all the just nonsense, has been unbelievable. Like, I don't think there's a sports person in the year of 2024 other than Wembanyama, and people literally call Wembanyama a robot. People don't believe Victor Wembanyama is human. People actually are like talking about him like he's a cyborg, and the reality of the situation is that like Caitlin Clark, you could argue, has dealt with it better. To be fair though, Caitlin Clark's security guard didn't get into a fight with Britney Spears before she came into the league, so that was one thing. But you can see now when it's like there's no messiness. Like, she's just there enjoying life. She's not tweeting out about snakes, and thankfully Caitlin Clark doesn't have Twitter fingers. That is the biggest thing, by the way. And I'll say this, and this is coming from somebody who has Twitter fingers. Like, I have 118,000 followers on Twitter. I've tweeted 34,000 times. It is one of my biggest regrets is how many times I've tweeted. But at the same time, like, again, being on Twitter has helped me a lot more than it's harmed me. But that is the worst thing. It's the worst social media app. And the fact that Caitlin Clark doesn't have Twitter fingers, Lexie Hull doesn't have Twitter fingers. The fact that the only player on the Indiana Fever team who has Twitter fingers is probably going to be gone from the team next year. That's the biggest thing. That is one of the biggest things. Is that staying off social media is not something that a player can do. But limiting what social medias you use, limiting what you consume on social media, that's what you're going to be seeing a lot of. That's what you're seeing a lot of certain players being able to do, and that's the difference between being able to deal with it and not being able to deal with it. And obviously, if you can't do that, hire a social media manager. But it is good to see, though. It's very, very good to see with just basketball in general, with the WNBA, that even though people in the media are trying to bring Caitlin Clark's name into everything, especially the people that have gone out of their way to like make sure Caitlin Clark's name is still in the media. And look, I'm happy. I'm happy because if something is the story, if people are interested in it, I'll talk about it. I gladly will. But like, I've been going hard, like not hard, but like I've been making a couple of videos here and there on the Mick Hoops NBA channel, and the Mick Hoops, the men's basketball one. Like, I expect to be going really hard on this channel because I was like, surely Caitlin Clark's out, the WNBA is going to slow down. So, like, obviously, 2 videos in the last day. There'll probably be 2 or 3 videos out today on the channel doing the same thing as I am here. But I haven't really been able to go full on this channel because the Caitlin Clark story never ends. And it's through no doing of her own. But anyway, I'll see you guys.